Thank you for joining me today in the walkthrough of the setup of a Clover point-of-sale device. Everything you see here comes with the base Clover point-of-sale station. The two primary pieces of hardware are the Clover station and thermal printer, both designed by Apple and Tesla engineers. Here is the 110-volt power adapter. Clover uses a 3-prong connector. This is the green color-coded micro USB cable that connects the station to the thermal printer. As I lift up the thermal printer, we find the cable hub and the color-coded parts. I locate the green port and go ahead and plug in the cable. It has a nice little finger hold to help push into the printer. I am now grabbing the orange color-coded power cable and insert it into the orange port. As you can see, there are a number of other ports here. For a cash drawer, for instance, an EMV Apple Pay pin pad, as well as 4 additional USB ports for expansion. I'm now putting in one of the 2 included 3 1/8 inch wide PBA-free thermal paper rolls. Simply pop the top, hit the green lever, and drop in the roll, making sure the paper is fed through the rear and you leave a bit off the top. I'm now plugging in the green cable into the bottom of the station. This plug has a 90-degree angle to make it flush with the countertop. The last thing I need to do is plug in the power adapter into a 3-prong outlet. There is no power switch for Clover, so it will power up immediately once it is plugged in. Important to note here, when you first set up Clover, you are instructed to enter your activation code, which is emailed to you from support@clover.com. I have already activated this Clover device, so you'll see the standard startup screen. There we have the Clover logo. It takes about 30 seconds to boot up and test the printer. This is probably a good time to mention this is a software as a service device which enables Clover Web Access. This provides real-time visibility into your point-of-sale data from anywhere you have a network connection on any device. I have my Clover set up for a quick service restaurant. There are different configurations for a sit-down restaurant as well as for retail. Okay, we were able to log in. Clover has an employee time and shift management solution built in, so each employee has a 6-digit code. I enter in my code and am brought to the home screen. Jumping right into a transaction, I go to the register icon on the upper left-hand side. I choose a burrito from the categories menu. Select the type of burrito I want. I am then presented with modifier options, some of which are required, some of which are optional and add cost to the order. I select pay, and immediately the printer prints out the food for the kitchen to make. There is also an optional kitchen printer that can be connected to your network wired or wirelessly. We select the payment method as cash for demo purposes and immediately print out a receipt for the customer. We can optionally not print a customer receipt by default, rather use the patented swivel of Clover Station to pivot the screen for customers to enter in their own email for a receipt. This can also be used for customer feedback or to enroll customers in loyalty programs. Another cool feature of Clover is the included camera and barcode reader with LED light. Finally, to demonstrate the Android operating system, Clover still has the core functions of Android. For instance, this button will show me the last few apps I've used. Thank you for watching. Please check out clover-direct.com to see our other reviews and reviews of Clover and Clover apps.